and welcome to High School Playbook. I'm Michelle Dapper, backing up Del Rogers tonight. We kick things off in Grass Valley. Now, Bear River's Terry Logue has seen a lot in almost 50 years of coaching on the sidelines. 250 wins, 3 section championships, but tonight was a first for the Bruins co-head coach. Now, the Logue Bowl, they're calling this one. Terry Logue and Bear River facing off against his son, Zach Logue, in Western Sierra for the first time as they share that warm embrace there. Bear River up 7-0 in the second, and Joe knows how to play halfback. Joe Knowlton runs it in from 6 yards out. They extend their lead there, 14-0. There was some tough defense all night long in this game. Ryder Higgins, of course, with the sack. To the third quarter we go. Bruins in control of this one. Jacob Ayesteron pounds it in from 3 yards out. Bear River puts it away, though, with this 44-yard touchdown run by Joey Knox. Bear River getting the win 28-0. But it was a night to remember, of course, for the Logue family.
They played really hard. Our kids all got to play. It was great coaching against Zach.
Heck yeah.
It's weird to be on that other sideline, probably.
Oh yeah, it's always a little surreal, but I mean, once the game got going, you just start coaching. You don't even realize what's going on half the time. But you know, again, I'm just happy we made it through healthy. I'm proud of the way our kids battled all 48 minutes.
It's always nice coaching against your son, something I've never done before. So I'm really proud of what he's doing over there. I've been on the bottom, and it's not easy to get to the top, but you'll be there.
Pretty cool moment there, of course. The undefeated Folsom Bulldogs hosting Del Oro on the blue. The cheerleaders and fans, they were all bundled up tonight. Second quarter action in this one, Tyler Tremaine hitting Rico Flores Jr. in stride. 20-yard score as they jump out to the 17-0 lead. They keep that pedal on the gas. Tremaine, this time, Demetrius Brown Jr. over the middle, 5-yard touchdown, and they are rolling right along. Not done. Tremaine going to Flores again. Watch this 51-yard bomb with the defenders on him. Folsom extends their league win streak to 45 games. They haven't lost to an SFL team since 2012. 45-6. In a normal year, this would have been the 50th anniversary of the Holy Bowl, but Jesuit and Christian Brothers, of course, put that celebration on hold. Live Copter 3 touring the friendly skies for some skylights as the Marauders visited the Falcons. Here's Jesuit driving Preston Vukovic. 30-yard pass, and check out Kai Wallen fighting his way in for the Marauders touchdown. It's a 7-0 lead after the PAT. The final from CB as the Marauders win on the road 34-28. We, of course, go down to the Central Valley now. Sierra and Oakdale both opening up the spring last week with wins. We go to Manteca. The ladies were pumped up for this one as the Timberwolves host the Mustangs. Sierra already up 7-0 in the first. Zeke Safar evens up that scoreboard. 2-yard touchdown with 4:47 left in the quarter. 46 seconds left now in the first. Ryan Morganson caps off the T-Wolves drive. 4-yard QB keeper. This one was close as Oakdale edges out Sierra 21-20. We stay in Manteca as the Buffaloes host the Ripon Indians. Time winding down in the first half. Indians taking the lead here into the half. Aaron Wood, 3-yard pass to Malik Taylor. Ripon takes the lead there 16-15 after the 2-point conversion as they head into the break. A big game for Malik Taylor. Deep pass this time, 53 yards and in for another Ripon score as he outruns everyone. 22-15, but Manteca wakes up in the second half, 47-28. Well, the bands are back at some schools, and the Sierra High School's band, of course, certainly happy to be making some noise right now and this week. They are led by band director Rick Hammerstrom, and the T-Wolves help us showcase our first set of scores from around the area. So great to see all those games being played. As for the cheer squads, they are also back under the Friday Night Lights, and these ladies deserve special recognition for all of their hard work. The Center Cougars earning our Cheerleaders of the Week honors, spaced out, socially distanced while masked up on the sidelines, keeping the spirits up in the stands, and of course doing it safely. As we head into break, we want to give a special shout out to the shot callers getting it done on the field. That is, of course, our officials of the week. It's a 5-man crew led by head referee John Flores. These guys working hard, looking good while doing it as well. I tip my cap to you guys, as of course we'll see you next week once again on The Sidelines.
Hi, you are a KCRA3 fan of the week. What do you love most about Friday nights?
That I get to come here and watch the game at center for the first time, and we're all punishment.
Woo!
Of course, special thanks to the cheer captain Sierra for selecting our fan of the week. We put her, of course, had some reporting duties there. Of course, that's where our playbook fans sent us. Center High School, where the Cougars welcome the Casa Roble Rams for our epic Chevrolet game of the week. Now the socially distanced fans were excited to see us at center. The Rams were a little rusty to start this ball game. Credit to the Cougars defense as they come down with their second interception in the first quarter. That turnover, well, it turned into a center touchdown. Xavier Duran taking it up the middle, 10-yard touchdown into two-point conversion fails. It's 6-0 Cougars, but the Rams respond. The handoff, and this man is a workhorse. Dylan Overstreet through the defense, breaks multiple tackles here, races into the end zone for his second touchdown of the game. Fourth quarter we go. The Cougars trying to claw their way back. The pass, Derek Hogue-Smith. Great blocking downfield to foot race, and he's in for the 65-yard touchdown. No one's going to catch him. But Dylan Overstreet, again, a monster night. 265 yards rushing, 5 touchdowns, 42-22 Casa as they win over center.
Dylan Overstreet, D-Y-L-A-N, O-V-E-R-S-T-R-E-E-T.
How was it out there?
You know, at the beginning of the game, it was kind of a battle. You know, we were close, but we ended up picking it up, and we came back. And the linemen, I have to give a huge shout out to the linemen. They're a huge part of what we did tonight. So I'd like to say thank you to them.
What a great way to wind out the week. My goodness gracious. We came out with a victory, 42-22 over a good center team. Those guys battled, man. They had like 19 guys, but man, they were warriors tonight. But we were able to, the ball bounced our way. We were able to pull this one off. It was awesome.
Dylan wanted to spell his name for us. Well, here's where we spotlight one athlete for the catch of the week. We stay at Center High School. The Cougars going for the 2-point conversion. Watch this catch here in the second quarter against the Casa Robles Lambs. Xavier Duran passed Dason Rossi to grab over the defender for 2 points there. It's a tie ball game. There it is, catch of the week. Meanwhile, the St. Mary's Rams started the season with a close loss to De La Salle, a big win over Jesuit to follow that up. The Rams return to the Tri-County Athletic League as they play host to Tracy. It was senior night as well, hugs all around. St. Mary's gets down to business fast. Tyree Washington takes the ball up the gut through the defense. That's a Rams touchdown. Tracy would go on to answer. Noah Daynow breaks free from the pack. No one's going to catch him. He turns on the Jets, and it's a beautiful 75-yard touchdown run as he outraces everyone. St. Mary's would respond. Nathan Arnaudo finding an open receiver in the flat. It's a wide open Nasari Danielson, untouched, into the end zone. He's also greeted by his teammates. 54-14 Rams over the Bulldogs. In Lodi, the Tokay Tigers hosting the Lincoln Trojans from Stockton. The Tokay cheer squad trying to get the small crowd going. Lincoln would score early and often in this one. Trojan quarterback Kenya Nelson back to pass, seeing nobody open, so he takes it wide around the left side and in for the touchdown. Tokay tried to keep up with the Tigers. Of course, Tigers QB Ty Dinonoto finding Quinn Carter, makes the nice over-the-shoulder catch, but it wasn't near enough. Lincoln would score again. This time it's the big fella, Jonah Coleman, making a nice cut and scores 71-6 Trojans all over Tokay. Two teams scrambling for a matchup. Inderkum setting up a last-minute date with the Vista Del Lago. Of course, Eagles fans enjoying this one. The home team scores first. Long 45-yard touchdown pass here. Watch Ethan Menezes. He gives them the 8-0 lead after the 2-point conversion. Inderkum would quickly respond. The handoff, it's Vincent Wright. 1-yard score, 8-7 Eagles, but Vista Del Lago edges out Indy 40-31 final score. Another live Copter 3 matchup for some skylights. Cordova searching for their first win against Argonaut. The Mustangs in the red zone, knocking on the door here. Mateo Flores takes it in for the touchdown. It's a 7-0 lead in the first. This game, though, was called in the second quarter when it was 35-0 Lancers due to safety concerns due to penalties. Now we turn back to the band of the week, the Sierra High School Band in Manteca. They're serenading us through our second set of scores. We'll be back on the sidelines next week. Where will you send us for our epic Chevrolet game of the week? Well, here are the choices. For games played on April 2nd, the poll closes next Wednesday, 7 p.m. with a winner announced at 11, of course, on KCRA. To vote, go to KCRA.com and in the high school playbook section, watch that 10-second video or get the code word here. Scan this one with your smartphone and vote right now. Well, that about does it for the rest of our crew here at KCRA. I'm Michelle Dapper. Have a great night. Del Rogers and I will see you next week.